Gentlemen, welcome. I figure out that my last two or my first two YouTube videos were a little too negative for my taste. A little too speculative, a little too, yeah, too much rant, I would say. So I decided to make a change, and that change is that I upgraded my microphone. So now you can listen to my rants in higher quality. Let's get it started right away. March 24 weekly update. Guys, I'm late, about 2 days, but who cares? I was busy. Basically, Smygate slash Amazon Game Studios addressed the whole honing debate. They explained themselves a little bit. I don't want to go into the whole thing. I mean, basically, I still don't get this whole Western versus Eastern audience excuses that they use all the time. And if they have data, the arguments are always the same that Korean players play completely differently from Western players, and that's why, yeah, they didn't know how things are going to plan out, and that apparently we don't like progression, we don't like content, and that's why we don't have it in the game. It's all bullshit, guys. It's all bullshit. The reason why we don't have all the honing and material raids that would help us to get to Argos, which was the problem from the start. Why we don't have this in the game? Because they want to milk more content over a longer period of time into the game. That's the fucking plan. That's why it's not in the game from the start. They have the data from Korea. They know exactly that players in Korea didn't like it, that they didn't have more horizontal content to do. By the way, we have a lot of horizontal content to do in EU and NA, but those a lot of it is collectibles, islands, all of that stuff. Not that many things that actually give you a lot of honing material. Then we have the whole botting problem. I don't want to go into that whole thing, but basically it's the same thing. It completely convolutes the gold market. We have problems with that, and yeah, they're working on it. Like, I don't really have much to say to the bots. What I will say, however, is that what AGS slash Smilegate, man, I need to find a word for these two. Like, it's one company. Like, apparently they both do everything or nothing. Yeah, one of the biggest problems is that they said that they released Argos too early. Why? How? No, that's not the case, guys. That's not the problem. We want Argos. I think I've already said that in one of my earlier videos. Of course, we want Argos, but we also need the tools to get there. It's not like, listen, you're not gonna climb the Mount Everest if you don't have the proper tools for it. I mean, yes, you can do it without an oxygen flask. You can climb the fucking Mount Everest, but it's gonna be very hard. And if you're not experienced, if you don't have the conditioning, if you don't measure the weather, etc., etc., if you don't have all the details, you're probably gonna fucking die up there. All right. But it doesn't mean that you don't want to climb the fucking mountain. You want to climb the fucking mountain, but you need the tools to do it. That's Argos. Argos is Mount Everest, and we don't have the tools. You didn't give them to us because you wanted to milk the content over a longer period of time. That's what you wanted to do, and that's what you continue keep doing. You keep on stretching, and you keep on watering down the drinks that you are serving us, so to speak. That's what I think. That's what I think is happening. So let's see right here. We got some player gifts. I mean, yeah, it's cute and all, but really, cows, chickens, pepegas, man. By the way, I took the penguin. Where's the fucking penguin? One of the penguins with the hat. This one, I think, and the black face. Because if you don't take the penguin, then don't even talk to me. The boards are ugly. The pets are cute. Yeah, I mean, player gifts. Yeah, that's nice. Where are the other skins? Like, where are the skins that make me feel like I'm a warrior in an MMORPG? Where are the skins that make me feel like I'm a sorceress, like a real one, a strong one, or a dark sorceress? Something more dark. So let's see what's next. Appearance change ticket. Yeah, that's nice. That's kind of the same what you get in Final Fantasy, for example. Like when you finish the main story, you can change your appearance once. That's nice to have. Fions, oh my god, the fucking Fions, man. Like they have really to look at the like the way fions right now. If you don't know fions, this that's a currency that you use whenever you buy something off of the auction market or when you sell something in some cases. So you actually have to pay an extra currency in order to buy things off of the market. Okay. And you also have to pay fions when you transfer gear from one character to another character within your own roster. That's right. So that's just another thing in Smilegate's wonderful world where they have convoluted currency all over the place just to make it harder for people to pinpoint where exactly the pay to win stuff is, right? They make it so hard, they make the economy so convoluted and so uh, unforeseeable that you will always have someone pointing out, well, you can just grind out gold, and with gold you can buy that, and with that you can buy this, and then you can buy. Guys, this game is pay to win. That doesn't mean it's a bad game. I like the game. That's why I'm still making videos about it and playing it. I like the game. It's a good game. Great combat, fantastic, very satisfactory. I love it. But the monetization system is a thorn in my eye. I hate it. There's a card slot limit in this game, of course. If you collect too many cards, then you need to buy more slots, which you do with blue crystals. So get ready to get those. Jukebox songs. What jukebox songs? I don't even know what that is. What is this? Yeah, here's the juice, boy. This all of this is fantastic. Leap song selection, blah blah blah. That's tier one, tier two, tier three. Metallurgy books, fantastic. Those I don't know if those are bound to the roster. If you can sell, you probably can't sell them. It's the next thing in this game. Why is everything bound to you or to your roster? Like it's very easy because they don't tell you anything, and all the icons of the materials are the same. If you can have three different guarding crystal icons in your inventory, and all of them have different functions, but you need to hover over them to just to see if they are tradable, if they are bound to your roster, if this, if that. It's terrible. Itemization in Lost Ark is fucking dog shit. It's bad. It's very bad. Those are the weekly honing materials. Very fantastic. Yeah, yeah. Fraud, bot prevention. I don't want to go over this. I wanted to talk about something else. I wanted to talk about the PvP system. So this is another thing. This is another thing where I think, why are you constantly comparing us to Korean players and Russian players as if we are a different species of life forms? You have a functioning system in Korea that works very well, and yet you are still and again starting from scratch in EU and NA. Why? You think we're gonna have a completely different meta? I mean, it's the year 2022. Everyone is international anyway. Everything is connected, everything is intertwined. If the Koreans have a functioning working meta that they have established over the years, then it's very highly likely that it's going to look very similar in EU and NA. I don't know why you have to make new rankings just because it's a release on a different continent. You're doing the same mistakes like you did with the honing materials. You were repeating those mistakes. So this post is from Love. It's 2 days old. Love, if you know, is a PvP player. Make sure to check her out on Twitch /Lofty. I think she streams during NA time, so I barely ever catch her. But yeah, yeah, she explains it very well here. You can see like the Grandmaster. You see how our rankings are watered down compared to what Korea has. Grandmasters, 2000 plus. That's the rank. That's the ranking. So you see how it all is shifted towards the top 30. I mean, that's the same. About 2000 plus, if you look here, that's Grandmaster in Korea. 2000 plus, it's going to be Diamond. Okay. So it's going to be way harder to get to Grandmaster in the UNA. And what happens if you take a look at Bronze? There's going to be a lot of Bronze players in the UNA. A lot. A lot of like basically everything's shifted towards the bottom. Like you can read the whole post here. I mean, it's very easily understandable. So we actually have a, let me see, we have a response from Rocks from an hour ago. So let me see. Okay, there she appreciate the feedback. Blah blah blah. Go. Good morning. In the Korean version of the game, changes were not general system updates, but were put in place based on direct data surrounding the performance of players after many PvP seasons in the game. Because of this and the length of the competitive season, the decision was made to lower the rank requirements as score gap between players across ranks widened. We are starting season 1 with the same original ranking spread from Korea. There are already by the way, already plans in place to directly adjust seasons 2 ranks tiers based on the outcomes of players from season 1. By the way, just so you know, season 1 is a 6-month season. So the soonest we will see changes is in 6 months, in half a year, guys. Yeah, fantastic. I mean, they need the time to gather the data, as you can see, because Koreans are completely different life forms compared to UNA players. So you can't just pull over the data and start with with the system that they have, because it's never gonna work. Why would it work? Yeah, bullshit. It's bullshit. I don't know what they are doing, why they are doing it, but it doesn't make sense. Just give us the Korean/Russian version of the game, the full one. Give us all the content, give us all the skins, give us all the everything, including the PvP ranked season, so we can play the fucking game. The good version of it, not the Amazon version of it. I'm getting mad here. Well, oh, interesting. We will be watching closely. While learnings from other regions are always top of mind, the team is also striving to fit the unique needs of our audience. Please stop that. Please stop that. Stop it. Stop that. Stop doing that. Stop it. Give us what the Koreans and Russians already have. It's a fleshed out working system and version of the game. Why are we not having the same thing? Stop using the cultural differences as an excuse. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. We are gamers, and gamers want quality gameplay. There's one version of the game that has quality, and then there's this UNA release that you keep on botching up and that you keep on making an experiment out of for no reason. I don't understand why you're doing it. Nobody does. But I'm not taking the cultural difference excuse anymore. I don't think it's valid. It just isn't. So please gather the data that you need, so that we can have uh, a proper version of the game that we can all play and enjoy. Thank you very much.